they say that the sharks themselves still follow the same route as the slave ships. That means to say, whenever when these slave ships were rolling, they was just knocking motherfuckers over, man. They was just throwing them overboard, man. Right? And the Most High says that blood cry unto him. Right? That means to say, when the time comes, man, the Most High is gonna do some damage to you, man. They're gonna do some damage, man. The Most High is gonna do some damage to you, man. That's not a thing, man. And so it goes on to say, and the souls of the just complain continually. Right? The souls of the just complain continue, because when you go out there in the spirit world, man, and you're right in your right state of man, you're like, man, Lord, please put this motherfucker back where he belongs, man. Please put Esau where he belongs, man. Put this Caucasian demon back where he belongs, man. Put him back in the caves, man. Cause that's the souls of the righteous when they go back in the spirit world, man. You come back down here, you serve your time down there. When you go back out there, you're in the right state, man. You can play to the Most High day in and day out, man. It says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, right? Like I was saying before, man. The Lord said He's gonna avenge us, man. The Lord said He's gonna avenge us. He says, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them, right? And it says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. But you so-called fake ass pastors, man. You preachers, you so-called prophets out there, man. Listen, man. If you ain't got it the way the Most High wants it, you're a fucking fake prophet. You're basically you're just a vain babbler. At the end of the day, you're a vain babbler, because that's what it comes down to, right? Because if you watch the book of Eli, the film, the book of Eli, man, the guy made a statement where he basically said, right, this book is powerful, right? Because when you got control of someone's spiritual backbone, you basically got control of their whole, you got control over it. Let's just put it out there, you got control over it, right? Now these vain babblers, these crypto-dollars, so on and so forth, man, you do it for one or the other, as either money or women. It's either money or women. That's why these people be out there calling themselves preachers and so-called prophets. But listen, man, a prophet is someone who says it before it happens. You don't call yourself a prophet. You're proving a prophet. That's why I say that's how you know your message to the prophets, man. The brothers out there that be teaching in sincerity and through the name of the Lord are the prophets of the Most High, because what they say comes to pass. Hence, therefore, the term prophecy is not. It's not what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not defiled, right? Therefore, the calling yourself, you mean you don't? Hey, the scripture says the spirit of the prophet is subject unto prophet. So if you was a prophet in the day of the Lord, if you was a prophet in the day before the Lord, and if you was a prophet in the days after the Lord, then guess what? You're a prophet right now. Right? And you be one of the people that be pushing this truth out there on the highways and the byways, week in and week out, man. Right? It goes on to say, right, behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. Now really, when you go looking deeper onto that, it's because the Most High, that's the Most High's truth by election. But at the end of the day, it's still the Most High's it's still the Most High's chosen to be destroyed. It's still the Most High's two-thirds chosen to be destroyed. It still belongs to the Most High, right? Now, if I've got 3 sheep, right, and I like one particular sheep, and I put another way, and I reserve another way, another 2 sheep unto destruction. Don't those 2 sheep still belong to me? And if someone else destroys them, you'd be offended. Because why are you touching my stuff? What are you touching my stuff for? You know what I'm saying? That's how the Most High is. You're leading our people to destruction. What? Listen, man, the Most High is gonna do away with you. Right? The Most High is gonna make you suffer for that, man. Right? It says, and I will suffer them not now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And now Egypt, like I said, right, was known as Mizraim. Now we were actually talking about the land of Egypt, right? Now before that. So basically what I'm trying to say here is Egypt is just a word synonymous with slavery. Now when we look at the scriptures, right, we got references where it's basically applied where when you apply it to Egypt as a land, it doesn't fit. So you gotta look at it linguistically. When we look at it linguistically, right, we find that Egypt is just a word synonymous with slavery. Now, where the Egyptian slavery, where the people, our people, the so-called Israelites, you Native Americans, Seminole Indians, right, you West Indians, right, you Negroes out there, right? You're the people of the Most High, man. If you got an inkling to this truth, you got swag in your step, like I say, man. Jake's got flavor, but then Jake's also got a spiritual aspect to it. So if you're an Israelite, you're gonna have some flavor about you, and you're gonna have an inkling to this truth, right? That's apparent in all cases, right? Then you probably an Israelite if you've got that step in, you got that swag in your step, and you got that flavor, you got that flavorful way about you, and you got that inkling to this truth. Because the Most High said, the scripture says, right, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, but it also says my people have a zeal for this truth, but not according to knowledge, right? When you have a zeal for this truth, it's because you're Israelite, right? It says, right, yeah, I will not dwell with them to dwell in the land of Egypt, right? Right, because it's just America, man. Most High's not suffering for us to dwell in Egypt no more, man. Most High wants his people out there, right? That means he's gonna destroy them. Most High's gonna destroy it, right? And that's a beautiful thing. Most High's gonna destroy it, right? And it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched arm out, and smite Egypt with plagues, right? Now remember, we was reading Zechariah the 14th and 12th. What did it say, man? Those plagues, man, when you really define it, when you look at it and try to understand it, it's those missiles, man. Egypt is going to be smitten with missiles. And you're looking at Revelations, man. That's what I'm saying, man. This truth, man, is consistent. It's consistent, right? Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, is basically saying Egypt is going to be smitten with plagues, right? And when you look at Revelations, the 18th chapter, it's basically talking about the same thing. It's going to be smitten. Babylon is going to be smitten with plagues. Now, Babylon wasn't called Babylon at the time when it was in glory. And there's another point. This man basically claims that all of the people, all the great kingdoms on the planet were his. So the Babylonians were you, and you was the Egyptians, and you was the Greeks and the Romans. But shouldn't you know that your destruction is imminent if they were really you? Because all those kingdoms fell down. Right. So, like I was saying, right, Babylon, when you look at it linguistically, like I say, man, see, that's a beautiful thing that the most likely that spirit on GMS to be pushing this blue letter, man, because you get the fullness and the full understanding of the scriptures, and really that goes into another thing where he says when the Most High is coming back, that you know the Most High is coming back because knowledge is gonna increase, man. There's never been a time where knowledge is so readily available, man. So that's how we know the Most High is around the corner, man. Right? Amongst other signs, right? But like I was saying, Revelations, the 18th chapter, right, talks about a land of confusion. That's the term Babylon, right? Where it's going to be smitten with plagues, right? It's going to be destroyed. You're going to see your smoke burn, right? Why? It's going to be, it's going to be smitten with plagues. What are some of those plagues? The nuclear missiles, man. It's going to be those nuclear missiles, right? And the 15th chapter basically says the same thing. It's going to be smitten with plagues. So guess what? This is gonna be the truth because it's consistent, and there's never been a doctrine that's been as consistent as this truth is, right? That's how you know it's the truth, right? Because of its consistency, right? Now you see when these so-called pork preachers come up to any one of you brothers out there that be pushing this truth in the world. In the name of the Lord, if any of these so-called preachers come, you can chop them up, man, because their doctrine is inconsistent, right? Because it's not the truth, it's a lie, right? That's why it's inconsistent. It doesn't make no sense. That's what but really, basically, the point I'm making is that's how you know this truth, because everything is interlocked, everything is interlinked with each other to make the fullness and to give you the fullness of this truth, this understanding. Right? Right. it says, and I will destroy all the land thereof, and Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues, and the punishment that God shall bring upon it. And they shall till the ground and mourn, for their seed shall fail. So that goes to fulfills the fact that these famines are coming, right? Though blasting and hail, through blasting and hail, right? So that's the unpredictable weather, all right? And with a fearful constellation, woe to the world and them that dwell in therein. So, and for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand and fight against the other with swords in their hands. So basically, one people gonna stand against one people. That's the third world, man. That's talking about the third world. That's talking about that third war. If you want to get more specific, right? It says, for they shall be sedition among men, right? Sedition means civil unrest. Look at the news, man. Civil unrest right about now. That means these prophecies are coming to pass, man. It's time to act it's time to act right, man. It's time to act right, man. Right, it says, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. So let me listen, man. When it's times of war, you have no respect for no one. You're thinking about two things, man. You think about two. Yeah, you think about two things, man. It's about survival. Really, it's one thing, man. It's really about survival, right? Because food is all part of survival. You gotta get your mind right so you can survive whatever is gonna come to pass, man. Right? So there will be civil unrest. These people ain't gonna regard it. If you're one of these policemen out here, man. If you're one of these policemen out here, you better know that no one's gonna regard your fucking so-called authority, your fucking paper authority when that day comes, man. It's about it's about survival of the fucking fittest, man. Right? So you better recognize, right? You better recognize, right? When this time comes to pass, right? No one's gonna be regarding these so-called policemen, man. Right? He goes on to say, and because of their actions shall stand in their power, and man shall desire to go into the city and shall be. No, that's good. That means it's gonna say there's gonna be checkpoints, right? There's gonna be a military. Well, but basically, when it goes to say, when it says they're not gonna regard their kings and princes, right? You're gonna step up the law enforcement, right? Hence martial law, right? There's gonna be checkpoints. There's gonna be military enforcement, right? And it says, for because of the pride of the city shall be trampled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity in his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, and for great tribulations. And I'm gonna hold it up there, right? Basically, to show you, man, you gotta act right, man. It's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. Right? You better pray the Most High, gives you the fullness of this truth and the fullness of this understanding. So you might be. The Most High might have grace. The Most High has grace in you in the coming days, man. But with that, I'm gonna say double honors to the elders and honors to you brothers out there that be pushing this truth and sincerity worldwide, man. Shalom.